YouTube allows for people to type up translated titles, descriptions, and captions for videos. The YouTuber it's for is then presented this and can either accept it or reject it. In theory, this is great. It means that people who don't speak English can still understand my videos, provided somebody from the community has gone out of their way to translate it for them. But of course, in practice it isn't so simple. I have done a video about this already on this channel, saying how difficult it is for me since I can only speak English. There's no way for me to know if a Somalian translation for a video of mine is accurate. All I can do is to look at Google's auto-translated version of that translation and to see if it roughly represents what the video is talking about. If so, I assume the translation is for real and I accept it. But a lot of these translations are just auto-translated. I don't know why you'd bother doing this. YouTube can do this already. I don't know why you'd bother translating a video into a language you don't understand yourself either. But it doesn't seem to stop a hell of a lot of people from doing it. Despite what you might think, there's not much that I can do about this. Some of you seem to think that I'm capable of reading 100 or so different languages, which I can't. Others have suggested that I befriend someone from each and every written language in the world and have them on standby so they can proofread any translation submitted to my channels in their language. But no, I'm not going to do that. Firstly, because I don't want to harass dozens of people across the world, and secondly, because I can't be bothered to do it either. I shouldn't have to. Sometimes people submit translations that have already been done for that video. I don't know if they know this, if they're correcting a bad translation, or if they're trying to deface a good one. Sometimes people submit English subtitles, even though I already do this. Sometimes they resubmit my own English subtitles, but as American English or something equally ridiculous. Do people make money from doing this or something? It's clear the YouTube translation feature is being abused and isn't working as intended. And even when a translation is accurate, a lot of people still don't like it because their English ability is good enough that they'd rather see my video in English in the first place. But because YouTube knows they're not English, it automatically uses translations into their primary language whenever they're available. Again, people seem to think that this is something I've done deliberately to annoy them, or that it's something that I can change on my end. But no, I can't. Indeed, the amount of hostility I receive from this feature is astounding. It's right up there with people who criticise me for a typo in my own captions. I've gone to extra effort to try and help people, and all I'm getting is criticism and abuse for it. It isn't worth my time. Please don't suggest solutions to me for this. I can't be bothered to spend any more time on the translating features on YouTube. It's been nothing but hassle on my end, especially when people usually email my business email once they've submitted a translation, telling me to enable it ASAP. Please don't abuse my business email in this way, though the people who are this excited to get their translation accepted have probably taken the time to do a decent translation in the first place. Until now, I've read through submitted translations, compared them to Google's auto-translate, and I've removed any swear words, self-promotions, or altered links that they've snuck into the translations for my videos and descriptions. This has been hassle enough for me. This is in addition to everything else I have to do for each and every one of the videos that I make. At this point, there's already too much fluff that surrounds each release. So from this point moving forward, I am going to stop accepting translations for my videos, just to make life easier. The feature is poorly submitted, YouTube makes it difficult to use, I often don't know if a bad translation has even been deleted, and often they're not listed in the video's properties and I instead have to browse down an endless list of accepted translations for my channel to find the one that I want. It's a shame, because I know it was done with good intentions. But I don't like relying on or expecting others to do work for me, and others don't seem to either. Community submitted translations are not one of YouTube's best ideas, though saying that, they're still far from the worst. Just for fun, I'll accept any submitted for this video. This will be interesting.